Back at 6:46 on a Monday morning with a very important story. Endometriosis affects 1 in 10 women according to the World Health Organization, but many still don't know what exactly it is. It is a tissue condition where the lining of the uterus grows outside of the uterus.
Yeah, and this tissue doesn't get shed out of the body with each menstrual cycle. Instead, it attaches to the tubes, ovaries, the pelvis, and other parts of the body. Celine Arif has more for Endometriosis Awareness Month and what women need to know.
Andrea Brooks got diagnosed with endometriosis in the early 1990s. She says most people didn't know about it then, including her own doctor, who'd tell her it's just part of being a woman.
And I would think, well, I know I'm supposed to hurt a little bit, but I don't think it's supposed to put me in the bed where I'm not able to function.
Fairview Park Hospital's Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Ruchi Garg, wants to spread the word.
A lot of times the symptoms are very similar to what we experience on a monthly basis, so women don't necessarily go seek out a physician.
And that could be why it takes up to 11 years to get a diagnosis.
Out of norm pain, they can have sharp shooting pains occasionally, they can have irregular spotting or bleeding, they can have bloating.
And she says endometriosis is the #1 cause of infertility in women, and that's why Brooks was told she couldn't have kids.
I finally, at almost 30 years old, did wind up getting pregnant, and had a beautiful baby girl in July of 1996.
After her miracle baby, she had the lining of her uterus removed. That's when she says her endometriosis symptoms went away.
The most definitive management of endometriosis is to remove the uterus tubes and ovaries, but you can't do that because obviously the endometriosis can affect a woman at a very young age.
And she says there's other options, including medications, birth control, and for some surgery. So if you're constantly in severe pain and it's making you miss out on school, work, or regular life,
it's time to seek out a medical opinion, just to make sure, because that it could make a difference between catching something early or managing it early versus later.
I think women need to talk more about what goes on with them, and be more open about it, and reach out to somebody. If you don't think something's right, reach out, ask questions.
Reporting in Dublin, Celine Arif, 13 WMAZ News.
Well, now the doctor says that some women with endometriosis experience no symptoms at all. That's why she recommends people see their OBGYN regularly, not just during pregnancy, pain, or menopause.